it is, our $140 Alfred. Although I got mine for $106 on an Amazon sale, so keep your eyes open. So we're gonna get him, gonna get his stand, we'll get all his parts, get this together, and let's take a look. So here he is with his accessories, you know, minus this other big accessory. So we got the typical stuff that, you know this line if you buy this, you know, got open hands, closed hands, and then his hands. Check out his dust broom and then his serving tray. There's no way to pick this up and keep it steady, but you can see all the parts on it. And of course, he is completely impossible to stand unless you put him in the stand. It just isn't going to happen. You know, without... Oh. You better call your preacher. Hell may have frozen over. Alright, let's take a look at him close up. As normal for the line, he looks like he just stepped out right out of the cartoon. Mine has lots of little missing paint spots, kinda sorta, but it should be pretty minor, to be honest. I don't know if it's either overspray. Yeah, I guess those are overspray. Some of those are kind of scratching off, but easy enough to fix with a Sharpie, and no one will be the wiser. Shh. Yeah, he has typical articulation for the line, and it's still to this day, even at this kind of end of the line, doesn't feel very comfortable to move around. I'm worried I'm going to break something. There you stand in your Jesus Christ pose. So here he is chilling with old Bruce and Mask of the Phantasm Bruce, or Batman's. And you know, he looks great. He really looks great. Should probably point out that it doesn't really hold these at all, because it's the exact same hand molds we've gotten with, you know, several of the other figures. Kinda, I mean, it's about as good as it gets, which isn't very good. So as I said earlier, this is obviously the reason to buy the set, but I guess we'll look at the Batcave. So, world's largest accessory here. I'm sure this will be easy to put together. No problem at all. Take out each piece, take a little look at it. Very plain, some clear pieces, and that's it. Early look at this. All the screens and the detail on this guy. Some stressed plastic down in here, and that's just wonderful. You know, I haven't, again, really done anything yet. Just the whole plastic just, in general, has a lot of rough spots, and spots over there, some weird black marks on there. Again, odd discolorations there. Kind of looks like leftover glue where that was stuck on. You know, at first glance, it's very impressive, but the more you look at it, a lot of the minor imperfections start coming up. But it will probably look pretty badass on a shelf. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put it, though. Pretty impressive for an accessory. Sure is a chair, Master Bruce. Kind of a weird dust pattern on there. I don't know if you can see that on this camera. Really obvious in person. Sorry for the shaking. Not sorry, I really don't care. Scratches right there before I've even done anything. Awesome. Here, you may notice a hole, and once you put the batteries in the other piece, you just connect that up. Bada bing, bada boom. This rock is painted nice dark gray. This last thing to do is open this bag. See what this shit's about. is a huge backdrop. Shocking no one. Nice cave detail. And this part's neat, and I'm not going to get into, but you can detach the stairs, popping out some clips on the bottom and pull it off. I'm not going to do that. Now we come to the stickers. I already know about these. If you don't know the story, the main thing is that they suck. We'll see how they do. Let's try one. Let's try getting... Because they're not actually stickers. The idea is neat. They're static clean, so that way you can reuse them and change it up. Because you can see here, for example, you have two options for the big one, so it'd be nice to be able to change that up. But, you know, it's... Wow, that's awesome! I mean, I guess at this point, I guess I gotta lick it. So yeah, with some water back there, I mean, it'll stay a little better, but you really probably gotta soak it. You have to wet the whole thing. I just don't know that it's worth the effort. I would rather have had just sheets of paper that you could slide in back there or something. I think that would have been a better solution. 3 AA batteries later. Moment of truth. Okay. Not really impressive with the harsh lights on it, so let's turn them off. It's pretty fucking awesome. The good news is that since the stickers suck so bad, or the cleans, I don't, stickers is the wrong word. It's good that this looks really cool without anything on it, because that's how it's going to sit. You know, I think it really helps give that simple detail. That's what I thought, bitch. Yeah, it's a good thing it looks so good like this, because, you know, the stickers just aren't going to happen. You could tape them on with some double-sided tape or something, but, you know, I'm not going to bother with that. Pretty much everything lights up. It really takes away from all the little imperfections when it just looks this impressive as a whole. The cape does fold up to get him in there not too badly. But he's going to have... still going to be sitting up quite a bit. Here's a problem I didn't expect. Getting slender figures to sit in here is kind of tough. Like, I don't really want to push the legs up any further than they currently are. You can kind of get them to sit on the side like that. Really about as good as I can get it. What's nice is the way the hands are cut here, you can get him to hold the tray really nicely. Would you like me to get a candlestick, sir, and reenact Beauty and the Beast? Ultimately, though, it's a cool set. It's definitely expensive, but you get a crap ton of plastic for it. The real problem is just where to put the damn thing again. It's so huge. That's what she said. Almost disappointing how good this set looks with figures in it, simply because they will not stand like that without a base for any amount of time. Moving around at all, and they just fall all over the place. Yeah, so let's see how large is this actually. It's going to have a footprint of about 18 inches in that direction, about 20, maybe 21 that direction, about 15 and a half to the top of the TV or the screen, and almost 19 to the top of the backdrop. If you do want to go ham with the static cleans, let's just make sure we take a good look at them. Get some numbers, we got all kinds of colors, very stat readouts. Kind of points of interest are the Harley and Joker one, and then Pamela Isley's card. The rest are all pretty generic. And then, of course, you know, the Tony Zuko card. The Tony Zuko card no longer will stay flat, it rolls up like a burrito. A Tony Zuko burrito. So let's put a capstone on this. What do I think about the set? Visually, it's impressive. It has a lot of minor flaws up close, but the big picture taken as a whole, this is a pretty awesome playset. It's great for, you know, putting your figures, even with the base on, it doesn't look that distracting. Of course, you got to come back to what about that cost? And it's expensive. There's just no denying it. It's a very expensive piece. I would say keep an eye out for sales. Try to buy one used if you can. But I think if you're a fan of the line, not having Alfred is a pretty big gap. And they obviously did that on purpose as a way to get us Alfred while buying the big piece. And with so few big pieces in the line, I think it's worth the splurge. Just try to find a spot for it.
No!
Hope you enjoyed the review. I had fun making it, and I'll see you next time.